Hello students, welcome to week 6. I wanted to briefly update you on a couple of things that are relevant for this week's work. Remember, we are in chapter 10 through 12 in the Back and Cloud book, so make sure you really review some important stuff in those books, specifically alternative media programs in chapter 10. That's where your writing assignment comes from, so it's imperative that you really work to understand what that means. Some feedback on things that I'm specifically looking for in your writing assignments, which I've touched base with many of you on if the need was there to touch base on it, is I'm looking for use of outside resources to support your assertions, as well as direct textual support from the course text. The reason for this is in graduate work it's very imperative that you utilize outside sources to represent your points and arguments towards whatever it is that you're writing about in any assignment. And so to do that, you need to make sure that you have support from there. So you need to, in looking for 4 main alternative media programs described in the chapter, find those programs online and support your assertions with that. And that's something across the board with every single assignment you do. I'm going to be looking for outside sources and how you use the text to support your argument. In the discussion board, it does require you to interview 3 people who have lived in other countries about the use of consumer promotions in those countries. So it's important for you to get started on that early. If you need help accessing people, please let me know. And your research project for your capstone is due in the beginning of week 8. It will be due by Wednesday in week 8, which I believe is day 3 or 4. So you really only have 2 weeks left to work on that, and I want to stress the importance of starting that now. There's been points along the way that you should be updating me with that I've been looking at, or just reminders, not formal updates, I'm sorry, just reminders that you need to be working on that. So I encourage you to keep working towards that. All grading has been caught up. I have graded all of week 4 and week 5 work. And so we are moving forward with week 6, so it's really important that you kind of just keep plugging away with our standard weekly assignments, but also start working towards your final project heavily. I encourage you to turn that in early. It will be due during week 8 on Wednesday, which will be day 3. So it's important that you get that done in ample time. And I will not be able to accept that final project late at all. The firm deadline is at the very latest week 8, day 3. So you only have about 2 weeks left to work on that. If you need any help or want me to take a look at where you're at with that so far, just email me, or we can set up a phone conference or WebEx or anything like that. I've enjoyed the semester so far, so if you have any questions, I hope you've enjoyed it too. Let me know, and I will be more than willing to touch base with you. God bless and have a great day.